Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about paying your taxes as an artist. I know that looks like my pillow over there. I want to talk about paying taxes because it's the tax paying season for the freelancers, including artists in Spain. And I think in many countries it is the time for you to look at the last year's revenue and do your numbers. And I've been doing that all this week, and next week I have to declare my personal taxes, and this is something very stressful. And with this opportunity I want to talk about this very important issue. To my surprise, when I was talking with my artist friends, some of them were very successful, some of them had been working for 20 years, and they told me that they did not pay taxes. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, how could you not pay taxes? There are two things inevitable in life: death and taxes. Like, how can you not die, right? I mean, everybody dies. I mean, everybody pays taxes. This is what I mean. And they told me this, and I was very surprised. And I wanted to really raise the awareness that you need to pay taxes for several reasons. And today, due to the limitation of time, I'll just give you the two most important reasons that why you should pay taxes as an independent artist, creative professional. And it's very beneficial for you, not only beneficial for others, for the country, for your society, for you as well. And I'll tell you why. The number one reason being that you will need one day to borrow money from the banks. Because as a business owner, an artist, perhaps one day you want to buy a house for your family, buy a house for yourself, or to maybe renovate your studio or get a car. I don't know, like you could have so many ways to like spend and invest that money in your projects, in your life. And perhaps one day you will face a great opportunity, for example, a solo show to bring your work to Paris, but you don't have the money for the shipping and you need to borrow that money from the banks. But the first thing your banker would ask is your annual declarance of your taxes, the last year and also the last 5 years if you're asking a lot of money. And this is something very normal. If you don't know, go ahead and go and try it. I'm sure that this is something that they would immediately ask. And for those of you who did not declare taxes and who claimed to be unprofitable, like, oh, I didn't make any money, I didn't declare my taxes, and then you will not be able to get the money. And this could be a major blockage in your art business, and you will face some kind of glass ceiling. One day that if you need extra resources and you cannot get it, and this is your loss, and you cannot stay so competitive in the art business if you cannot get extra money up front to invest in your art projects. And the second thing would be if you don't pay your taxes, you cannot work with certain galleries. For example, one day I was talking with an art gallerist in Beijing, and I asked him what was the most difficult issue that you face when running your art gallery business. And he told me the number one issue is that artists did not pay taxes, that if artists did not pay taxes, they could not make invoices. They could not make invoices, then the gallerists must pay all the taxes. And the gallerist could pay, I don't know, 40% taxes or even more depending where you are in the world. So the gallerist is paying the taxes for himself and for the artists because the artist could not issue these invoices to deduct as a business cost of the gallerist. Overall, it's a very inconvenient, and if you want to work with big gallerists, if you want to work with serious art dealers, you need to be a serious business, you need to be a serious artist. And without paying taxes, you cannot justify even that you're legal, right? You're running illegal business. Who would want to work with you? Nobody. If you're not sure about how to pay your taxes, go ahead and find yourself a CPA. If you cannot afford a CPA yet, go and ask around your artist friends and how they do it. If they don't pay taxes, make sure that you refer them this video and tell them that it's very beneficial to actually pay taxes, even if you don't earn a lot, and you just declare honestly and pay the parts that you ought to pay, and that's it. You don't need to blow up or fake your revenue, but you don't need to hide it either, just to declare it normally. In Spain, we pay from 19% to 42%, and the first 5,000 euro that we make is for free, like it's not taxable, but you do need to declare it anyway, so that everything is recorded and you can show that how much you have been making, and you can show that there is a progressive growth, and just is something that everybody must do. So just go ahead and learn how to do that. I'm not accountant. I'm very far away from being accountant. I did my MBA and we did some accounting courses, and it's like double acceleration, like really seriously, that's more creative than any form of art. But I can help you if you have any questions, and leave me a comment below. And that's it for today. Thank you very much and best luck for your art business.